Hey, Mike with Nerd Problems Gaming here, and today's video I'll be doing my review of the most addictive game of 2024 and my pick for game of the year, Balatro, so let's get into it. Now 2024 was a huge year in gaming and a lot of great games came out this year, and it was super hard to pick my favorite, but one game just really stood out to me and I couldn't really put down. I put in over 100 hours into this game in just a couple of months, and like I said, that game was Balatro. And so if you're not familiar with this game, it's a deck building game that's really based around poker. Now it looks like a gambling game, but it isn't really at all. It just has the poker hands as the base of the game. And so it has some of those base poker mechanics of playing hands, discarding cards, drawing new cards, trying to make your best poker hand. But it's so much more than that, as your goal is to beat the big blind bets by playing the most valuable set of poker hands and earning enough chips to defeat them. And so you'll have your traditional poker hands like pairs, three of a kinds, straights, flushes, full house, different things like that. But each will have a base chip value and a multiplier that further enhances your score. And so you start the game with your base 52 card standard deck and a limited number of hands that you can play and a limited number of discards that you can do to try and get the best poker hands as you play through the round. But where it really gets interesting is you can find a combination of joker cards throughout each run, and these will unlock unique abilities, adding multipliers, bonus chips, special enhancements to your cards, and much more. For example, if you play certain hand types over and over again, you'll get extra bonuses, and certain jokers could be foil types or holographic, which add additional chips or multipliers. And you'll really need to be strategic with how you put these jokers together to maximize the chips you earn from each hand. Not only that, will you be trying to build out your best deck, your best set of jokers, you'll also earn gold after each round that you can spend on purchasing new cards in the shop. There's different cards available for sale. Some of them will be jokers, others will be things like planet cards, vouchers, tarot cards, booster packs even. And so this is a really cool mechanic where you'll be able to spend this gold to further enhance your deck and acquire new cards that you need to fit your strategy of earning the most points. Vouchers, for example, are kind of passive abilities where they'll enhance your run as a whole. So it might be drawing more tarot cards throughout each run in the store. Maybe it's earning more interest. So if you have extra gold at the end of each round, you'll earn additional gold, making more money that you can buy better cards. Maybe it increases the chances that you find foil or holographic cards, and the list really goes on and on. So those are cool things, and you'll unlock more as you go along. And there's also tarot cards, which are kind of special abilities, usually one-off cards, and they'll do enhancements to your decks like changing suits of cards, adding wilds to cards, adding additional multipliers, the potential to turn cards holographic or foil, and much more. There's also planet cards, and these will permanently enhance different hand types throughout each run. So it might make a pair more valuable, or a three of a kind, or straights or flushes. You can acquire more planet cards through each round to enhance certain hand types that might fit well with your joker types or the cards you put in your deck, or whatever the case might be. And as I mentioned, you have the option to get booster packs, and these are neat because they can be of certain types. Maybe it's adding cards to your deck, maybe it's for new jokers, maybe it's planets, whatever the case might be. And so you can purchase these and you'll have a selection of cards in that booster pack, and then you might be able to choose one or two to add to your deck or add a tarot card, or again, whatever the case is based on the pack that you bought. And so this is a kind of cool mechanic and is just another fun element of the game. Now, as your run progresses, the blinds continue to get bigger and bigger, but obviously so do your hands as you continue to enhance your deck and buy new joker cards. And so this really plays into the strategy of the game, where you'll be trying to acquire different jokers, different cards, upgrade planets, all based around the strategy that you're going for to get the best run. And so this really kept the game fresh every time you played, because your strategy can totally change based on the different cards that you have, the ones that come up, potential challenges you're trying to unlock, and much more. Now, with that in mind, as I said, there's a lot of different unlockables and challenges throughout the game as well. There's over 100 different jokers that you can unlock, and to unlock them, you'll need to complete certain challenges. And so this can be another fun element as you're playing through the rounds. There's a lot of different things you can do to unlock unique jokers. For example, maybe you're trying to get 30 hearts in your deck, or play a royal flush, or get 5 of a kind. The list goes on, and there's a lot of unique challenges to try and find every joker. And so this adds to the replay value of the game, trying to find them all. There's also even new decks that you'll unlock. And so you start with a standard 52 card deck, and maybe you have an extra bonus like an extra hand or maybe -1 discard. But then others will have different things, like you start with extra money, others will be you start with some base voucher cards already acquired, and the list goes on and on. So there's a lot of decks you can find and unlock, which is cool, but there's also even different difficulty levels for each deck. So you start off with kind of the standard difficulty, but as you clear that run with that difficulty, you'll unlock higher stakes, which continue to stack more and more difficulties on top of that base run. And so it's fun trying to beat these as well. Not only that, there's even a challenge mode, which throws you into really unique situations of different starting jokers, unique rules in play, and challenges you need to complete. And so this challenge section is really cool, as there's a lot of unique rules and base starting combinations that you'll need to try and figure out how you can complete the round under these given situations. As I said, I've played well over 100 hours of this game in just a few months. It's incredibly hard to put down, and I always find myself just wanting to play one more round. And for me, this is definitely one of the best games of 2024, my pick for game of the year, and definitely the most addictive game I've played in 2024 as well. And so if you haven't played this yet, I definitely recommend it. But let me know in the comments below, have you played this game yet? Are you going to pick it up now that you've heard about it? Let me know what your pick of the game of the year is, or the most addicting game of 2024 is, in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts, and happy to chat more about it there. And if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, as it really helps out the channel. And another really cool way you can help support the channel is we partnered with a game store, Nutmeg Games. So if you like board games, Pokemon cards, Magic cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and more, you can actually head to nutmeggames.com/nerdproblemsgaming and use our promo code nerdproblemsgaming at checkout. You'll get 10% off your order and help support the channel at the same time. So if you want to take advantage of that great discount, be sure to head there as well. And if you like videos like this on video games, board games, and everything nerdy, check out one of our other videos here. And if you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications to get the latest updates of new nerd videos we put out. But once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you more soon.